Apologies for no video yesterday. I had a slight issue. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know. Let's just say, how best to politely say this. Let's just say I didn't take my phone to the toilet. I also took my phone charger. I was in there a while. It wasn't pretty. Let's go play some Football Manager. We're going to do one game before the January transfer window that I'm dreading. And then one game after. And let's see if there's a mood change and if I've lost half my players. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. We played a few games, played a bunch of games after the CT All-Stars games, and it's been, okay. Other than the last game, we've scored plenty of goals. We're doing okay. We're in the mix, which, I don't know, maybe because of the start of the season and then I saw the comments of people suggesting I was going to come first, and then maybe I bought into my own hype, and I'm like, yes, we're going to win the league comfortably. But we are sitting in a nice third position, although two teams, Vendor and Royal, are 6 points ahead. Which is a little bit annoying. We're basically halfway through the season right now, but they have got... Vendor have played 2 games more, but Royal look quite good. I want to see, now we've changed our wages. Are we still... Where are we on the wage front? Okay, not top. Let's go. Okay. Still not great. Okay. So we're going to play the cup game today against the CT All-Stars because we want to win the cup. We want to win silverware. Let's, I think for the rest of the Journeyman, let's take cups, whatever the cup is, let's take it seriously. Because a lot of the times you end up kind of dumping a lot of cups because the league is so important or promotion is so important. Let's try and win loads of cups and actually have a trophy cabinet. Alongside, if you haven't already noticed, in the intro, there's the share price. We're doing all right in the shares. Elon Musk tweeted out about Dogecoin being able to use on Tesla merch, and the share price went up. Right, okay. How many days? Okay, we've got 1 day before the game, and the team's unfit. Good. So as you can see, none of our strikers have really been tearing up. I think most teams I've ever really built have the main goal scorer, but actually, we're spreading the goals. Fuad's got 5, Mossy's got 6 and 4 assists, Manbade's got 3 himself. We've got loads of midfielders who've got 1 or 2. Cupid scored 3, and Dondo, who keeps getting injured, but when he plays, he gets results. So, yeah, not too bad at all. And the tactics working pretty well. Left back is definitely still an issue, but we can't sign players in January. So, let's play this game, and let's see if we can survive the January transfer window. Bearing in mind, the board did put 180 grand in to help running the club, but we are in debt. Not many players are wanted. What I'm hoping is most South African teams haven't really got any money. Loki. But I feel like they might accept 30 grand or something. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. All right. Let's go. Go full strength for this cup. I've rotated the goalkeeper back in. I'm giving Peters some game time because I want to keep him. I don't want to just rely on the youngster, and he was kicking up a fuss about first team football. So I thought I'd give him some time. Right then, we'll make some half-time subs, but we are going for this. I don't know what the preliminary, why it's a preliminary round. Why is it not just the first round? I'm confused, but okay. Right. Shabalala. He's getting a bit of game time now. He's playing as that deep line playmaker in defensive midfield. Sibanda, the right back. Killy goes to the near post. They clear the danger. Very dangerous playing out of defence. Come on, Zulu. That's nice. Manbane fires it across. That's a tap in for Mossy. That's a goal. That's nice. I would say the only downside of how our season's going so far is we are usually scoring quite a bit below XG, which means the guys trying to finish those chances aren't finishing them, which is a little bit worrisome, but at least we're creating. That's fine. Oh, Vela Hey, Manbane. Oh, he's rattled the post. He's getting better, Manbane, right? I know he's my little pet project and everything, and I'm kind of trying to force it to work, but he is our little pet project. As well as, I'd say, Burn, the centre-back. They're my two youngsters that I think actually could have really good careers, like international careers with South Africa. Look at him go. He keeps doing this, though. Let me check. This is the third time I've seen Burn do exactly that. Centre-back, ball-playing centre-back, not a wide centre-back, although you could argue what he was doing there. And he's run off to up the left wing in open play. Has he got like a... No, I thought he was going to have a player trait or something. He's left-footed. I don't know. Maybe he's just off balance. Maybe he's like one of those drunk people that think they're running straight, but actually they're just sort of going off to one side. Go on, Mossy. They clear the danger. In other news, in real-life football news, can we all agree maybe just to stop football for a couple of weeks, maybe? I know there's going to be games and stuff we have to catch back up on, but when teams are having 10-plus players and staff down with COVID, and it seems to be they have some teams are having COVID tests, then going to training, then getting results of the tests. Now, I'm no fucking doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's not the way to do it. Just stop the football for it. It's football, for fuck's sake. Stop it for a couple of weeks. Christ. Okay, I've had my rant. We scored early with the tap-in. It's been pretty quiet since. Well, this could be good. Shabalala. Play it. He's onside. I think he's onside. Fuad. Oh, he had so much time. That there is what I think, if I was on a football pitch, that there is what I think I'd be worst at. I think when you've got so much time to think about it, I would be awful in that position. Okay. We're playing all right. We should be 2-0 up. Like Cupid. He's the youngster. Oh, one fun game we had. This was a really fun one. I'm glad I wasn't recording at the time because I would have got demonetized. Because I was playing a game. There was like a 10-day break before the next game. You know, I'm like, okay, good, nice, rested up. I was an international break, don't worry about it. Boom. League game at the same time as the South Africa under-21s and under-23s international. Okay? So, I've lost all my good young players. It's bad enough, right? Well, have you forgotten the rule that states you have to play 3 under-21 players in the first team? So I had to randomly pick 2 16-year-olds from my youth team just to take part in this game. I'm like, how can you have that rule and then have international games? I'm like, what? That makes no sense. Right. I've also, in my infinite wisdom, created more tactics that I haven't shown you yet. Because, well, I don't want to treat you too much. Like, you'll get used to having so many good things. No, seriously, I've basically made a defensive and attacking variation on this tactic now that I'm quite happy with it. I can't even... Why did I call it golden syrup? Well, we're going with it. So this is a more attacking version if we need to get a goal. And this is the 4-1-4-1 defensive version if we're... So I haven't really played with it too much. So let's chuck it in now and see how they get on. Put Fuwa as because he's going to be more secure on that right hand side. There, okay. Just the sort of standard. Sit back a bit, time wasting. Look! I know this is going to blow your mind. I've even set up defensive corners, so when we are winning and we're playing defensive, less people go up for the corners. I know. I think I might have just invented that, so you can have that one for free. They say thank you in the comments, though, and leave a like on the video, because that's the payment for this knowledge that I'm dropping on you. Oh, and that's a free header for Shabalala. I think that's his first goal. Is it? I thought it was, but... Okay. Well, it's a deserved win. We're through the preliminary round. So I'm assuming the next round is the first round. I'm going to go out on a limb and call the next round the first round. I know it's a gamble, but we're going to win the cup. We showed last season that we could knock out top division teams. We knocked out 2 or 3, didn't we, in the cup? So, like, it's realistic. Have you scored before? I scored in the League Cup. Okay. Right. This is the bit I'm worried about now, people. I'm going to play the games. You're not going to see them because I just want to get through this next month and a half with no damage. We might come back for the first round. Yeah, okay, so we'll come back for the next round of the cup and then at the end of the window to recount the damage that's happened. Good luck to us all. One little tip while I think about it. For those of you who are managing smaller teams that often get poached, but every transfer window you dread because bigger teams are going to be after your good youngsters or whatever, is just a random tip I'm sure many of you know, but when you get the transfer bids start coming through in January, don't reject them. Just ignore them because they sit in your email for about a week. So if you reject them, they can just come back with a higher offer and they're more likely to be accepted. Maybe the board will accept it. So just ignore them for as long as possible until it reminds you have to deal with it. Then reject it. It buys you a little bit of time, okay? Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought it's pretty quiet. 30th of December, no real rumours of any of my players leaving. And then Fuad Johnson was called because the loan agreement, I changed it to advance forward. So he would, oh no. Oh no. Okay. We have. So that means Cupid is our main striker, right? And I'm okay with Cupid being main striker. And Dondo as a backup with 9 finishing is a little bit worrisome. We'll look in the reserves in case we've got any good youngsters. Nobody else that can really finish. Okay. Actually, not that bad. 2 heading, though. It's not ideal. But at a push, he can be like third choice. Do we have anybody in the reserves that's any good? So we have possibly 2 guys. Okay, he's not a bad little young player, but not quite ready for first team action. Okay, the finish is a bit low. But, like, could be 3rd, 4th choice if needed. Okay. That's fine. We've got enough depth there. But now Cupid has to lead the line. He has to be the scorer. He can't go on a drought. He can't, because we can't replace him. No pressure, Cupid. A little bit worrisome in that 2 of my centre-backs, this is getting worse, 2 of my centre-backs have been called up to the African Cup of Nations, but they're both under 23 players, so to hit the rule of 3 players for the age group now is getting harder. So that's fun. Okay, board draw against the Amatucks, which is fine. More importantly, transfer window is now open. There's been no news articles leaking any of our players. We do have our youth intake preview, and it's good because we have one of the best youth systems in the country. So 1 goalkeeper, 1 centre-back, attacking midfielder, 2 wingers, and a forward. They could save us. That guy, this striker could save our season. No pressure. He's not even here yet. And we're like, you've got to score for us. Okay, we're on to the next games. Let's do it. We're playing top of the league. A solid 2-0 win against top of the league. Very important, but I'm not here because of that. We're only 4 days into January. I'm here because of this. Okay. I'm ignoring it. I'm using my tactic. Just going to ignore it until I have to reject it. It's very low, which is good. We want it to start low. It's going to, if they really want him, it's going to creep up. So a nice, like they're not going to accept that, are they? $5,000, right? Please. Okay. I think they need to start offering like at least 20 grand before I start getting nervous that the board are going to accept it. We're going to ignore it. We're going to carry on. Head down. Okay, halfway through January update, I did forget, as you probably noticed earlier, that there is a you know, a whole winter break, which is absolutely lovely. Like, we're just trying to skim through. The good news is I ignored the Manbane offer until I had to reject it. I rejected it and Manbane didn't kick up a fuss. Bad news, we lost 3-2 to fucking Polo Quanny dickheads who are like battling for relegation, which is a shocking result. It was my own hubris. Loki agrees. It was my own hubris. I went 1-0 up. They equalised. I'm like, how dare they equalise against us? I'm going to go for the winner. And then they scored 2 late goals when we were 2-1 up. We got it. I got greedy. But I've learned from that. So everything's going well. Let's check the wanteds. Okay. They're still after him. Anybody? Nobody for Mossy. I don't know why. Maybe he's getting paid a little bit too much for some of the teams in this division. He does, you know, he's one of the higher paid players. But we're doing okay. We're halfway through the January transfer window. Say your prayers. If you believe in a God, give me your prayers. Good news, bad news. We've only got 3 days left of the transfer window. We've not lost anybody, as in terms of a transfer. No other bids, in fact. Nobody's come in for Mossy. But we have lost a couple of people on pre-contract things, which are our good young striker. He's leaving, Sherwin, which is a lot annoying, but I'm not sure if he's ever going to be great. But I think he would have done a job. But he'll be with us for the rest of the season. And the big one, I'd say, is I've lost it. I've lost him. Yeah. Rushwin Dortley, who's a really good young centre-back. And I offered him a new contract. I could only offer him 6 months, but I offered him a better deal. He's having none of it. He's also going to Royal AM. So, top of the league bastards. Just poached 2 of our players, which is nice. We've got a few days left. Obviously, I'll jump ahead now to the cup game after the transfer window. And I've decided also that tomorrow's video, I'll do another episode of the Journeyman, because I want to make sure we do 4 episodes of the Journeyman each week. So gives me a bit more time to work on next Friday's video as well. So tomorrow, another Journeyman episode, because I'm fucking loving it. So, right, 3 days to go. Just survive. It's all quiet. It's all quiet. This is good. This is one of our other youngsters. He's getting poached. It's okay. He's not the best. That's fine. It's all good. Just heads down. Don't look at stuff. Ignore all emails. Come on. Hold. Okay. We've lost Sasha. That's fine. It's all good. We're in the final day. Do I want to take part in transfer deadline day? I think no. Oh, no. No. It's deadline days. Deadline days. Okay, it's okay. It's only 4K. I've got to respond to it. Reject. Don't put in a Manbane. He didn't care about the last one we rejected, so hopefully. And they don't put in another bid. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is exactly what I feared. It's a 40K total bid now, but the board haven't automatically accepted it. Oh, we've just got to hang on a few hours. This is awful. Okay. Normally now I'd be scrabbling around scouting for a left winger, like just in case this goes through. Okay. Is it better just to reject it or put in a silly amount? Let's go silly amount. So I spook them off them, like, ugh, it's not for sale, fuck off. Oh, God. This is worse than a game, this is. Oh, my God, that's happened so quickly. 10 grand! What? I just turned down 40 grand. Is it because it was 10 grand up front? And they were like, well, that's too good to refuse. That'll really make a fucking dent in the $250,000 that we're in debt. Oh, no! 10 grand! Is that it? It's just 10,750 quid cash. Okay, so we've got. So it's pretty much just 69. Respect. Okay, maybe yeah. Okay, respect. That's awful. I don't have backup really. I've got the guy on loan, but he's also backup left back. Okay. Reserves. Where's the dregs? Let me go to the dregs. Oh no, Lombard. He's right-footed. It's not a good start. Okay, I'll have a look through, but I don't think there is. Maybe we can convert one of our central midfielders to play on the left. Azuli's fine, but we need some backup. But I don't think Mbulu, he's really okay, he's left-footed. Okay. It's a wide midfielder, so it's not out-and-out wingerness. He could do a job, but we'll get him training on it. Because he's not playing much anyway, so he's a spare player. We might as well just get him playing. Training on it. It's not that bad actually for this level, to be honest. I'm trying to just make this sound better. Okay, we've got friendlies. Amazulu. Okay. These like any good? Right. I need to get this recorded. I need to get this uploaded as because it's now 4:15 p.m. So we'll come back for the Black Leopards game because I can't play too much longer. So let's go. Oh fuck! I thought we were gonna do it. Oh shit! Hang on. Is the transfer window closed? Oh fuck me! The transfer window's not even closed. Hang on. We go again. Nobody else is. Okay, good. I was like scanning those emails, like, no. Oh, I can't. It's my favourite. It's my boy. I didn't even have a chance to offer a contract to him. I couldn't even counter offer. It happened so fucking fast. Bollocks. Okay, on to the Black Leopards. So I may have forgotten to play any friendlies during the little break. Probably should have played at least a couple, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm not sure if I would have taken this before the transfer window. Oh, he's actually wanted afterwards. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. We lost. That's what he's probably. He's my favourite player. Him and Mossy are my favourite players. That hurts, but we only lost one. So I guess that's fine. Right. Right, now you can go do. Forgot which one you are. You've not played enough to me to remember who the fuck you are. Right. Squad's got a bit smaller, lads, so let's no reserve football. Viver's gonna get a game. Right, okay. Black Leopards, they are sitting in 7th. Hopefully the squad, won't lose a bit of morale after leaving. We'll check the dynamics afterwards, okay? After the game. I haven't looked. Last we checked, half the team acknowledges my existence, half the team hate me. So fingers crossed for some improvement. I think we've had a good enough season, and I've only maybe fallen out with one player because he wanted more first team football. So I think they should like me, please. Nice, Cupid. There you go. Zulu. Switch a play. And Dondo. He's been brilliant. Just don't get injured. Come on, Zulu. Big chance for Zulu. At least they didn't recall him. Then we really would have been absolutely fucked. I might have to change tactic then. Right. Shabalala. Lapo. Zulu. Pings one across. Cupid. Unlucky. Crossbar. I think we're on for a record of how many times we've hit the crossbar or the post this season, because it's been a lot. We're way, way into double figures. Nice, good win. And win the second ball. And Nondo. It's Maisie. It's a dribble into Thendo. He's gone a bit quiet since a good start to the season. Lulu, Lapo. Okay, it's nice build-up play, lads. Probing. Decent ball out. Sabandas found some space. Pings it across near post. Cupid. Did he volley that or did he header it? It looked like he missed it. What is it? That's a lovely play, though. That is. Great ball there. Does he head it? It sort of just drops down in front of him, does it? Not sure how much he meant that, but okay, it's all good. Counts, mates. Counts, Cupid. Well done. It's his first goal in a while. He's been fucking awful. There's a little bit too much pressure on the young lad. I'm telling you, youth intake day. We're going to get the next Henrik Larsson. I don't know why that name came to mind. Zulu. Nice. Out wide again. I meant the other ones, but that's like... Oh, he's taking the pen as well. He's stepping up. He's like, man, Bane, who? I've got you. I've got you, mate. I've got you. Oh, it's a lovely penalty. Well, well, well. Impress us, Zulu. I'll sign you at the end of the season. Comfortable 2-0. That's what we like. Yes. Lapo. And developer. Hey. Then those. This thing. Work it round. Work the angles. There's Sabander again. Just fire it across. Oh, that's lovely. I thought it was bad. I didn't like the pass, but it was actually perfect. We're 3-0 up. And playing some really good football. Maybe we're trying to prove that we're not just like a one-man team. I know, we don't need him. Good performance. Means I don't even have to play Mossy if I don't need to. We can rest him a little bit, which is good. Okay. All right, let's try you. And Bulu, you're our new backup. He's like, where am I playing? You're the new James Milner, mate. It's taken so long to learn the position of central midfield. Like, it shouldn't be that hard, mate. Go on, Cupid. Cut it back. Lovely. Oh, unlucky. This is our best performance of the season so far. Most clinical. Against a decent side. This is good. We're just a tiny bit more susceptible to an injury crisis, all right? You know? Left back gets injured. We start having to do some makeshift stuff. Tabanda, he's had a cracking game so far. He's providing so much width on that right-hand side. And that's another penalty. Oh, he's off, and he can't... Oh, I just wish he was on now. Who's that? Shabalala. Straight down the middle. Everybody's getting in. Justice Shabalala. Amazing. What I will do is go into the defensive tactic, not because I think they're going to make a dramatic comeback, more because it's less pressing, so it's just they're just going to get, chill out a bit, relax, keep the ball, don't get too tired. Is this the consolation? No, it's cleared off the line. Sabanda's put in a man of the match performance today. Oh my God, he actually is. I was expecting him to be like a 7 when I looked down. No, he's actually 8.4 and deserved. Brilliant, boys. And we did it without Mossy and Man Bane. Good. Continue. Right, let's have a quick check of dynamics. I'm going to say it's been a long time. So I'm going to say there's 6 people that like me, 1 person that opposes me, and everybody else not bothered. Okay? It's a smaller team now, so... Fuck off. Absolute dickheads. Absolute dickheads. It's basically racism at this point, I feel like. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? I've been here ages. I've been in an entire season almost. I feel quite insulted, guys. Like, seriously. What have I done wrong? A short period of time. I don't think I've been here that short period of time. Short period, I guess. Okay, so you're feeling a positive influence a number of players. Absolute bullshit, that is. Absolute bullshit. Right, there we go. We are done for the day. We survived the transfer window, not unscathed, with some battle wounds, but we survived it. We're going to lose a couple more players at the end of the season, but we potentially have a very good youth intake coming, which could actually really help us. When is it in South Africa? April. So there's a chance that we get some first teamers, literally, especially central midfield or something like that, left back. There's a chance we get some real help at the end of the season. And that could be a superstar. If we get a youth player through in April that then fires us to promotion, we'll build him a fucking statue. I'll make him a statue for the intro. Okay, that's my solemn promise now. I'll fashion it myself from paper mache. Right, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you tomorrow for another Journeyman episode. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.